Hello and welcome, I'm Alba Patel. A BBC London investigation has learned that there are more than 100 children with special needs who don't have a school to go to. Their families are now taking legal action against their local councils and say they're having to fight hard to get the right support. The government insists the new process is simpler. Anna O'Neill has this report.
2 weeks ago, 11-year-old Riley from Kingston started a specialist school for partially sighted pupils in Worcester, 200 miles from his home. His family chose it from a Kingston Council list of approved schools for people with his disability.
It feels like quite nice to be around people who have visual impairments and who understand what it is like.
But the council wanted him to go to a mainstream school nearer home. His mum Lee didn't agree and spent thousands on legal fees, threatening to take her local authority to a special needs tribunal.
I just don't understand why I've had to spend all this time, money and effort to just go full circle back round to where we started, which was for him to be given the funding for the place that we had in the first place.
And it's mums like Lee the government had in mind when they redesigned the special needs system 2 years ago to try to make it simpler and less adversarial.
There's been a huge investment, almost £500 million investment in SEN reforms, and yet that hasn't reduced the number of appeals. A number of those appeals that are being brought by parents are settling before getting to a hearing, which means that that's as a result of dialogue that should have happened at an earlier stage.
A BBC London Freedom of Information request has revealed that 275 families like Lee's are in the process of going to tribunal with their local authority. And more than 100 children with special needs don't have a school to go to. The Department for Education told us the new system is working. 3/4 of cases in 2015 were resolved without the need to appeal. Hillingdon Council is one authority which has noticed a difference.
The new system has resulted in some councils, like my own in Hillingdon, seeing a significant reduction in the number of tribunals, so disputes have become less common. But in other parts of London, where, for example, there may be either a rapidly rising population or a shortage of the kind of special school placements that these children need, that there are problems.
For Riley, his mum's struggle has paid off. Kingston Council says it always seeks the solution that's in the best interests of the child. Anna O'Neill, BBC London News.